Well, I just wanted to do a quick little ancillary tape. Fancy word for a country boy now, isn't it? But, I pick these things up along the way, but I'm going to get right to it now. No more my southern charm on this tape. I'm going to do some things. Just clear up a couple little things. The next tape coming up is number 2, and I get into a little bit of politics on that. I don't like to dwell on politics because it's like, dwelling on, finding the last digit in pi, if you know equations. It's a hopeless cause. I often think that politics is a lot like religion. They just wear different suits, but they're pretty much the same thing, if you think about it. But anyway, we do have politics, and what I was talking about in this next tape that's going to come up is not necessarily all the liberals, because I have some things to say about them, but I wanted to temper that. I have a lot of friends that are liberals. I've been a liberal myself, so I think I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. There's no saying, when you're 20, if you're not a liberal, you don't have a heart. If you're still a liberal at 30, you don't have a head. Now do you, Fred? So, anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm not, if you're liberal and you hear me, blasting away on that, I'm mostly talking about the fringe, this SJW, Warriors, and Antifa, and all these other groups that are self-elected, self-proclaimed, the masters and the benefactors of humanity. Nobody elected them. They're doing it all for one reason only. I wonder what it might be. Oh, they're patting themselves on the back all day long, just like this. I'll pat you on the back if you'll pat me on the back, and if we're away from each other, we'll just pat ourselves on the back. I don't even think of, liberalism on the far left is too much of a, I don't know what, political thing. It's more like an emotional thing. It's more like a self-help, psychological thing, where they're just going around patting themselves on the back all day long for all their supposed good works. But that's not everybody. It's not everybody in the right. It's not everybody in religion. There's enough nuts in this world to go around on all ends and all corners and all places. So I'm not singling them out. I just don't like all of these people that are patting themselves on the back all day long and looking in the mirror. They don't know who the people are that they're trying to help. It's all about themselves. They're all looking for a mirror to see themselves in, and they're patting themselves on the back. So, but that's not everybody. That's just some of them, And then there's another thing I just wanted to mention that I have seen, and I thought it might be a little bit germane to what I'm doing here. It's another fancy word for a country boy, but I don't know where I picked these up. A lot of them I just get out of a box of Cracker Jacks. When you're doing a tape like these, or a series of tapes, or whatever you're doing that's going out on the internet, which is going all over the world, and especially if you're a guy like me that has a lot of unpopular opinions, say the least, and I'm happy to have them, by the way, you might want to be a little bit anonymous in your dealings. You don't want to, you see the inside of my car, but you don't see the outside. Don't show your house, your office, your kids. Well, unless you're tired of your kids and you want to get rid of them, then put them in here and, bounce them on your lap. Problem solved, I guess. But I'm kidding. Don't call the police. It's a little joke. Remember jokes? Okay. Yeah, and what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, don't put your cat and dog in the film. Don't put any of your petunias in it. I like my petunias. I talk to them, they talk to me. That's where I get all my ideas. That's why I'm so smart. I'm petunia smart. They inform me of many things. I'm kidding again. Don't call the men in the white coats, okay? You're taking it all too seriously. My goodness. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say here. Just be a little careful, be a little bit anonymous on these kind of things. There's nuts all over the world, as you can see. As you can plainly see with your two eyes, can't you? Yeah, there are nutty people all over this world. Be careful of them. Do your tapes right. Don't have somebody hunting you down. Especially, like I say, I take a lot of really unpopular positions. Of course I have to because they're right. But, you know, I don't want a bunch of guys sneaking up behind me and, you know, doing dastardly things. So just be a little bit careful there and get ready for number 2. It's going to knock your socks off. I envy you. You haven't seen this. This is the first time you're going to see it. You're going to be wowed. It's a doozy. It's a doozy woozy. You don't want to miss a doozy, do you? So get ready for number 2. Get yourself comfortable. No more, and no any other distractions. Just get ready for it. You're going to like it. I guarantee you that. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.